So, Will, throughout the program, we're going to be drawing on different subject matter experts like Amanda Harris. Why do we choose to pick people like Amanda?
Well, we look for people who are subject matter experts that have
Mhm.
not only the credentials behind them, but also the expertise and the
Results.
experience as well as the results. Absolutely.
Mhm.
The idea here is this is a short program. This is 2 months. We
60
can't.
days is not a lot of time.
Yeah, we've got a lot of ground to cover. So bringing in experts that really know their stuff is going to help people move faster through this process. So
Because we're smart, but we don't know everything.
that's right. Just most everything.
He does.
Well, if we don't know it, we know who does. So that's
right.
the good news.
We don't, we'll find them for you.
That's right.
Great. Well, let's move on to the different pieces that they're actually going to go. So, the actual lessons in modules. So, I used a big word, modules. What is a module?
A module is a lesson.
Okay.
In training terms, basically we're chunking down what it is that you need to learn to be able to move forward. So we're looking at, from the start, we're actually doing a lot of self-discovery and assessment to find out what's most important to you, help you look at what your strengths are, what your passion is, and how do you incorporate that moving forward with a new job or a new career, and how does that fit into the rest of your life? From that, we're doing, there's a great strength assessment that we do, that we build on. From there, we do some journaling to really capture the essence of what you're looking for. That leads to visioning and looking at the overall vision of what you want to accomplish. And you can look at the big long-term vision, or you can chunk it down to a more finite time period. The important thing is you are going to get to determine where it is you want to go with this. Then specifically, we're going to break that down and look at what's the goals that you want to accomplish in the short term, certainly through the rest of this program.
Right.
We're going to create some action plans around that, create accountability around that, so that we can guide you step by step through the process and not only get you there, but get you there in a way that's going to be meaningful, valuable to you without stumbling over a lot of things that probably, if you've done this in the past, may have tripped you up in the past. So working through those obstacles is really a specialty of getting the action needed. Of course, the accountability that we've got bringing to the table, as well as working with their partner, is going to help move that process forward as well.
Absolutely. Which brings us to our final part, expectations.
Well, I expect a lot. What do you expect, Chris?
I expect everything out of you.
We're going to give everything to you, so we expect it back. Actually, in the program, you're probably going to do anywhere from 2.5 to 5 hours of work a week.
That's about right.
That includes your coaching calls, your accountability calls, the homework assignments, looking at the videos, doing, reading information that we send you, resources that we provide to you.
Absolutely.
Perhaps some of the focus group calls if those happen to fall into that week. So you're going to spend several hours a week. What I would encourage you to do is either set up a block of time every week to make that happen, or to chunk it into smaller blocks throughout the week. Maybe Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, you've got some time that you can chunk aside 45 minutes or an hour to work on what you need to work on.
Yeah. Some other expectations that we hope you follow. One is that you attend all the dial-in conference calls that we have, because we think it's important as far as the learning community that you contribute. Of course, we know that life happens and that you can't always be on those calls, so all those calls will be recorded, and we'll give you the dial-in number to listen to the recording as well.
You actually have a week once the live call has been aired to listen to the recording. So the reason we don't leave that open extended to beyond that week is that we know that if you don't listen to it, you're going to fall behind, and we want to make sure that in the course of the 2-month program that you don't fall behind, because then you're not going to get as much out of the program as you possibly could. So a week gives you, if you're traveling, if something's going on in your life that's going to set you back for a few days, you still have time to listen to it, but you won't get too far behind in that process.
Absolutely. Which leads us into the commitment sheets. The commitment sheets, we talked a lot about accountability. It's really important that you get those commitment sheets to either Will or myself before your coaching call. That's going to help us know exactly where you are, and it's actually going to help you be accountable of, yes, I banged out all the things I wanted to do this week, or Gosh, I
We're
just
not
fell
going
a
to
little
get
short.
those. They're
Yeah,
great.
you're
They're
perfect.
great.
You
They're
don't
not-
need
they-
us.
Yeah. Well, they need us, but we're going to keep them on track, and they're going to keep themselves on track. So we're not expecting a lot of excuses here. In fact, we're going to probably lay out a no excuse zone and not even go there.
Right. The other side of this is we also want to know what your expectations are for us. There's actually going to be another video after this. It's going to talk about what you want out of this program and how best to coach you. Everybody gets coached a little differently. Everybody needs a little different approach. So it's important for us to know what you expect from us and what you expect from the program.
Right.
Well, that's about all we have for you. We're really excited to have you on board.
That's great.
Yeah, we're excited to be with you for the next 60 days, and we're looking forward to seeing how you get the most out of your U factor.
See you guys.
Bye.
Bye.